What's up, Soil Brothers and Soil Sisters?
Is it on mute? Soil family. What is up, y'all? This is different. This is different. But today is Friday.
Yes, Friday, baby. What's
Woo.
going on? It's the weekend.
It's the weekend. I'm gonna treat it like the weekend too.
Mhm.
I'm tired of my back hurt. So, I'll be in the bushes making dinner. That's all right. We understand songs. What's up? So we don't have the luxury of popping up. I was going to say I can't even look back to see who here. I mean, come on now. Sir Grayson and Mrs. Fire. Okay,
What?
okay. Hey, happy Gung Gung is here. Hey, sissy, I hope you're doing all right. You see it, baby?
Yeah, I can see it.
Long day, just stop by. Hey, Dorsha,
What's
peekaboo,
going
honey.
on?
I was still laughing at Dorsha and her little decryptation map.
Hey, Grace and Fire, y'all looking at it on TV, so y'all probably can see this real good.
What my own?
I tore up my head.
Hey, Indiana Jackson,
Where you get this one?
Timu. Timu, baby. That thing nice too, y'all. It's nice. Y'all gonna see in the video. Hey, Renee Godden. Shawnee. She is sunshine. Oh, today is Cinco de Mayo.
Really?
That's all right. I should have ate some Mexican food today.
You get some drinks.
Mexican drinks. Peekaboo. Unbiased. What's up, Soil Sister? I know I'm supposed to call you. John. Life is rough. You see, did y'all see his head? Life is rough. Life is rough. Oh my God. So, oh no, Bobby. Yes, we see.
You probably can see that real good too, ain't it, on that big screen TV.
And the day I was filming and I needed him, I had a burrito that counts. It do. What's up, Team Happy? I so appreciate Team Happy, y'all. They are amazing. But the day I was filming and I needed my husband for a certain part, and I'm like, look at your forehead. That's crazy. The camera got it so good. But the good thing is, he all right, y'all. He all right.
Hey, the day it happened, the gashed it open. You could still see like the blood and stuff coming out. I had to go to the pot store, and the lady was looking at me like, are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm all right. I just."
So how did you do that? You want to tell them how they do, so they don't assume that I'm an abusive wife or something around here? Because y'all see how big my husband is. I ain't no fighter.
Yeah, I'm working on the truck. I decided I was gonna take a part off and put my head right up under it. Yeah.
And you had to yank it down.
Yeah.
And when he yanked it down, poof, like he headbutt the pot or the pot headbutt him. Yeah. I don't know. But it didn't work out too well. And then
I tried to get from under the truck. It got up before I was from under the truck and did some more to it. So it was like,
which he always do. He always get up before he get from under the truck. So now when I'm out there, I'm like, babe, watch your head, babe. He got 3 gashes, 3 separate. And he came in the house. He was like, babe, clean my head.
I went to the pot. When I was at the pot store, I told the lady, I said, I'm gonna go and try to put this on the truck and try not to damage my head anymore. She was so concerned. She's like, I hope you don't. I said, yeah, I won't have no more head left. Huh? Lord, she was so concerned. It looked so bad when I first did it.
I said, bubble wrap. I was like, Lord, did after I cleaned it up, I was like, let me just put some Vaseline on it. So when he's wet, it'll just roll off. But yeah, he tore his head up pretty good, y'all. But he good. So with Carla, what's up, Soil Sister?
What's up?
Bobby, oh no. Real star. That is a real sister there. Audrey's living life. What's up, Soil Sister? Be careful. We only got one Bobby. Exactly. But let me tell you, Bobby can do some damage to himself. I'm just saying. Remember you was cutting all the nails? I ain't gonna say what he was cutting her nails with. And I was like, babe, don't use that. Oh, yeah. Don't use that. I'm like, don't do that, babe. I don't like it. No, he was like, oh, I got it. All of a sudden, babe, I cut my leg open. I'm like, what? I know you lying. I go in there, he done sliced his leg open. I'm like, he was like, but I just stopped the bleeding so I can finish. No, we need to go to the hospital. I'm like, what in the world? This man is crazy. I'm a caregiver for a guy with a TB. I'm sending bubble wrap. Please do. All the bubble wrap that you got, please send it. Yes.
It ain't gonna work.
Crazy. Hey, my granny's gone. So today, we y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for us. We can actually watch it good. So we are streaming directly from
YouTube.
Upgrade to Armor for Bot. That's what he needs. That's what he needs. So we are streaming directly from YouTube. Thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up. You see how quick that thing popped up to 20?
Y'all, man, y'all on it.
So we got our eye on
it.
So instead of going through StreamYard or Restream, we came straight to YouTube, and we cannot put the comments up, all that fancy stuff. So, but it's all good. But we can, yeah. I tried to. What? I can do things like this though, straight from the computer now. Real star. Got her. Okay, so we are still in our Suburban. You left them people on back there, the chickens growing. But they are, yeah. So we are still in our Suburban Homesteading series where we talk about different things we can do to be self-sustainable on the homestead. And tonight's topic is rabbits.
Rascally rabbit.
Rascally rabbit. How you say it? Rascally rabbit.
Yeah, I think that's the way you say it.
Yeah, rabbits with a W.
Yeah, so guys, this information is pretty much for people who live in suburban areas that actually trying to be self-sustainable. And, you know, rabbits is pretty much the only thing that you can get that's actually going to help you get self-sustainable in a suburban setting.
Hey, Senior Renee. I ain't trying to cut you off. I just can't.
And I'm talking about with, you know, producing enough meat to where if you can't get meat from no other source, you can actually live off rabbits if you so choose to. You know, rabbits are a real easy, fast.
That is not a flick. I don't know what that is. See, it's not a flick. It's not. I don't know what y'all heard. And Bobby like, what you been doing? Continue, baby. Yeah. It's an ad. It's a commercial.
So, depending on your age, you probably remember where.
Hold up, baby. I don't know what y'all heard, but it really was the ad. So it's Friday. Don't let your mind do that to you. Hey, naked gardeners. Oh my goodness. Bobby looked at me like, what you been listening to? Go ahead, babe. Carry on.
Oh, that's nice, brother. I'm trying to see what this is talking about.
Hey, Dark Lord.
Yeah, so depending on your age, you probably remember that rabbit was a real popular source of meat at one point. You know, the only thing that I was told the reason why it fell out of favor is because of Bugs Bunny.
Because of Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. So once Bugs Bunny became a thing and was popular, you know, people kind of felt a certain way about eating rabbit.
Eating Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. So, but anybody who has tried it, you know, will tell you if you're a meat eater, that the meat is excellent. It's great. You know, so I mean, if you actually decide you want to be self-sufficient in a suburban setting, that means limited space, you know, limited intrusion on your neighbors and yourself. Rabbits are pretty much the only way you can go. Even with chickens, you cannot produce enough chickens to actually sustain yourself and your family. But you can do it with rabbits.
Unbiased said, I will eat Bugs Bunny and his mama and them. And we will too. And we will too.
Yeah. So people who haven't never eaten it, it's a learning curve because it's not something that you came up eating and knowing about. But once you get into it, once you actually do it, you won't have no issue. You know. Now, can you process it? That's a whole nother thing.
because I ain't ready for that part.
Yeah, it's
But
a whole
I'm ready to
nother
eat
thing.
them though. Hey, Canadian family life.
It is great meat. It's an easy process.
Mhm.
Um,
How long does it take you to process one rabbit?
if I'm not trying to keep the pelt,
Mm-hmm.
I would say I don't know 10 minutes maybe.
Okay.
And
That's not bad.
that's cutting him up and everything. So I mean, but I am trying to keep the pelts because I want to, get proficient in tanning.
Yeah, and we tried tanning before. Let's explain what tanning is.
Mm-hmm.
Um, for the people that don't know.
Well, tanning is preserving the hide, so you can use it for other things. So if you needed to make clothing, quilts, or anything like that, you can use the hide to do that. I guess a lot of people use it for lining and clothes and hats and stuff of that nature. So we got into rabbits. We did our research like we usually do.
How many rabbits does it take to fill you up? So
Not,
honestly,
not even, I don't even get a whole one, but it don't take a lot because they're high in protein and they will fill you up pretty quick. They are denser meat and yeah, the protein is pretty high.
yeah,
So you'll get full really easy with them.
yeah. Hey, SNMJ. So Naked Gardener, they just started with rabbits, and they finally breed their rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming maybe this is the missus, but butchering our very own rabbits in a few weeks. I do just have more babies this weekend. Very sustainable. Very.
Yes. So what kind of rabbits did y'all decide to go with?
Can the ears? Oh, the ears can be dog treats. Freeze dry.
Huh?
I don't know about rabbit ears because the fur. Can you skin them or something?
I don't know about the ears for rabbit treats. I don't even think I heard of that yet. But it's not that it don't happen. I just never heard of it. The head is gone. I don't deal with the head. I detach it.
So Unbiased said, if I'm in the woods and I get a rabbit and I'm hungry, do I have to process it before I can eat it? Where would I get the equipment for that?
Well, a knife would be sufficient. Anything sharp.
Anything sharp.
Yeah.
And if you can puncture the pelt, you could just pull it off, and it's pretty. It's not a whole lot of work to it. So you do want to process it before you eat it.
Yeah.
You do want to process
a mouthful of fur and all that stuff there, but yeah, just like she said, just get something to put a slit right in the middle of it, stick your fingers in that slit, and just undress them.
Tamuka's rabbit. They are bred for the Texas extreme heat.
What is it? What's the name of it?
Tamuka.
That's Naked Garden?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, I ain't never heard of that particular breed.
Jack said he had a rabbit coat back in the 80s. Me too. I used to chill mine. Does rabbit cook good on the smoke? I'm trying to let it.
That I have not tried. I haven't tried.
Grilled was delicious.
But I can't see no reason why it wouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes good every other way. Not too long ago, we tried it stewed in a soup. What was it, stew?
Yeah,
right?
It was a stew.
Man,
delicious.
Crazy. Like I couldn't even imagine that it would taste that good, and it almost tastes that way like beef stew, which is weird because when I fry it, it tastes like a mixture of chicken and pork chop together.
Mm-hmm. It do. And then when you smother it, to me, it tastes like chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Rabbit jerky can be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Can be a thing.
You can do it. You can do a lot of stuff with it. You know, it's a meat. They say it was more popular than chicken at one point.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a thing, and they produce so much. So the rabbit we got was New Zealand. So when we did our research, we decided we wanted New Zealand or Californians, and it was kind of rough finding some rabbits
in this area. It was crazy.
Yeah, so we looked all over the place, and we did find somebody we wasn't real pleased with the way they looked, so we didn't get them.
Yeah, and she was crossbreeding
Yeah.
What I loved about them is she was so young,
Yeah,
but she was very knowledgeable, and she even taught us a couple things that we didn't know, but we didn't want rabbits that had been crossbred and wasn't sure.
Yeah,
Very
they
lean
must
protein.
be. That crock pot is amazing. You use the roasting pan. We put them in the crock pot. It was delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
I thought fried or smothered was the only way I wanted to go, and then I said, well, let me go ahead and put some in this crock pot and see.
Mhm.
And I think I only put one rabbit in there. I was like, man, I could have put 2 or 3 in there. It would have been
Very lean protein. It is, and then it is. It's very filling. I mean, you won't have to sit there and eat a whole bunch of it.
Yeah.
I can eat a whole chicken, no problem.
And being in the suburbs, the good thing is you don't smell them and you don't hear them.
Yep. They don't take up much space at all. All right, so we have.
Indiana Jackson said, the army taught me to hang a rabbit by his feet and snap the ears forward to terminate him. Sorry if that's gross. Hey, fresh and fine.
So I use the broomstick method,
Mhm.
and y'all probably have to look that up to see how that goes. But it's pretty much just put them on the ground, broomstick, and pull the back legs, and that's it. It's done from there.
Yeah. And another thing I love about the rabbits is you can get up to 600 pounds or so of meat, a couple 100 pounds of meat a year from one breeding pair. So one female and one male can give you so much meat if you breed them every 30 days.
If you breed them the way they're supposed to. Now, I remember talking about, us being self-sustainable and do we need to store? Well, to do stuff exactly the way we do it now, yes, we do need to store. If the store didn't have any meat and we had to survive off of what we got, we can do it.
Yeah.
We will have to ramp up our breeding, but we can actually do it. I mean, we can actually produce enough meat for me and my wife to survive off of.
Yeah, and the good thing is if we needed more, we could just get more babies.
Yeah, so all you have to do, we got 3 breeding. We got 3 females that we use for breeding. All right, and we got New Zealand's. All right, so New Zealand's is one of the most popular and the best producing, of the rabbits, from what I know. Okay, we started out. We learned about rabbits from a very knowledgeable rabbit person.
Itty bitty homestead committee.
Yeah, she showed rabbits. She raised them. I think she even raised them in her house.
Some of them she do have as pets. And you can find her on YouTube and Facebook. She is very knowledgeable. Yeah. But it's something. What do you feed a rabbit for human consumption? So we feed our rabbits pellets, rabbit pellets. It's just rabbit feed and things out of the garden, grass.
Yeah, and also the
alfalfa hay.
Hay, yeah. And your rabbit from birth to time to process is 8 weeks.
Yeah.
All right. Once you mate your rabbit, it's about 30 days. She will have babies, and from there, 8 weeks later, you can process them.
Yep.
You can actually breed her again.
The same day.
The same day after she had those babies, and get babies again another 30 days later.
Yeah. We don't breed our babies. I mean, we don't breed our rabbits that heavy because it's no purpose in it.
Yeah,
we still
need that much.
Yeah, we still have other sources of meat, but if you need it to, it's there, and it's no crossbreeding. What we don't do is we don't breed the boys back to their mama, but you can breed the girls back to their daddy and not crossbreed them. So. They some busy bunnies now. Bunnies can be busy.
Exactly. Nikki Gardner, it is the New Zealanders, they produce anywhere from 9 to 12. Is it? No, it's up to 14 kids.
Up to 14. I've seen somebody say 19, kids. But
so each rabbit is different. Each rabbit will produce a different size litter. Up to a certain different size. Each rabbit will be different.
Yeah.
And depending on the rabbit, the weight is different. So for New Zealand, from 9 to 12 pounds a rabbit in 8 weeks. All right. So let's say 10 pounds. Say, let's say you get 10, you get 10 kids.
Mhm.
You know, that's a lot of meat.
Can be a lot of meat.
Yeah, and then you're talking about every 30 days you getting that. You know. So
yeah,
100 pounds of meat every month.
They said we breed them after they've been weaned off.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to give our moms about a week or two by themselves, and then we go ahead and breed them back, especially before it get hot. Like we catch them. The best time to breed is in the winter. Honestly, they do great in the winter, but we give them a good break through the summer because it's just too hot.
Mm-hmm.
Also breed in the colder months. Yeah, you want to catch them in the colder months, and then you breed them enough. You got enough meat to get through the summer.
So I mean, well, that's 100 pounds for one rabbit.
That's a lot of meat. Well,
yeah. No, let me see.
No.
Am I doing the math right? No, that's 100 pounds a month.
Well,
which would be that can't be.
They
right
only
either.
about no more than 4 or 5 pounds or so.
Well, when you say the meat, but the rabbits anywhere from 9 to 12 pounds. So I guess just the meat itself, maybe about 5 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. So it's pretty good, and we have 3 does and 1. Well, we got 2 bucks because tucks, and I just bred Sandy and tucks the other day.
So that is 600 pounds. So you can guesstimate 600 pounds
a year
mm-hmm. from one rabbit. We have 3. So that's 1,800 pounds of meat
that we can eat. And do I think we could do away with beef and all that stuff? Yeah. Good as if you can cook that rabbit right, you get rid of chicken, beef. I'm just saying.
And that's enough to be sustainable on protein, on meat.
Yeah, you can make your own sausage.
Everything.
You'll be good to go.
Yeah. Anything that you actually want to eat, and you won't actually feel like you're missing anything because depending on the way you cook it is it's gonna taste like eating a pork chop, chicken, beef. It's gonna taste like one of them. Just depends. Yeah. So, and they are very healthy. Mm-hmm. So it's a good healthy meat.
Yeah, my doctor even said, "Eat. You got rabbits, eat them." Mm-hmm. I was like, I do. So even over quail, I would say rabbits first.
Yeah, because of the amount of meat and the ease. Like you don't even need electricity, really.
Yeah.
Now. Naked Gardener, y'all have a way to actually feed y'all rabbits without having to purchase feed?
Well, they did say 18% feed rabbit pellets mm-hmm. and pasture raised. So they do a lot, on the ground, boots on the ground. Yeah. But
and see, we raise our rabbits in a hutch. My hutch is just like my chickens. They are 3 feet off the ground.
Hey, Maria Glenn.
And the advantage to that is, for one, I avoid the predators. Mm-hmm. 2, I avoid the pests that's on the ground, the fleas, the ticks, the whatever. And 3, they drop right down underneath them, and so it's less of a mess. And I get to harvest.
Don't forget that they pee a gallon each.
Yeah.
Not per day, but every hour or so.
They needed a lot of water to drink. You got to keep them watered, and they do pee a lot.
A whole lot.
They urine and they poop is cold, so you can actually use it directly in your garden. So you can use it for fertilizer. So everything about the rabbit can be used. I'm sure you can use the parts that I get rid of, but I have no need to do.
Other than maybe dog treats or something, but we keep our chickens and pork for that. Mm-hmm. I would have to work on the processing part of raising rabbits. So that's the hard part to me. Now I'm getting to the point where I can watch, but I'm not ready to process them. Hey, Angela's garden. Yeah.
I don't know if it'll ever be easy to do, but it becomes a little more doable.
Now, if you're hungry, that's a whole nother ball game.
I ain't trying to process nothing when I'm hungry. Yeah, but, I mean, I felt some kind of way the first time I did it. And grant you, I am a hunter, right? I hunt. I haven't hunted in a while, but I am a hunter, so I don't have no problem processing it.
I had a problem
But
eating too the first time.
yeah, well, the difference is seeing them,
Mm-hmm.
you know, looking at them and knowing, that they look the way they look, and then doing it. That's the whole thing. It's the mental thing. But then when you actually realize the purpose for you having them, the fact that they had a great life, and they wouldn't even be here if you didn't actually put them in the position to be here.
Yeah.
So you put them in a position, you give them a great life. We treat our animals excellent, and then they give back to us.
Yeah.
So
Always.
you have to think about it in that manner.
I was surprised about when y'all were out with lead and you could hear him. I know, right? Sound like a grown man using the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's a lot. How much would you pay for a female male rabbit approximately? I guess it's hard to say. I think we might have paid $25 or something. So it's just depending on the breed and who you buy them from.
Yeah.
Because they can be
I think we paid $35 or $40.
Maybe. I'm not sure. But
so the good thing about them, though, in most animals, inbreeding is a thing. Mm-hmm. So you have to do your research on actually rabbits, but long as you're not letting brothers and sisters mate, you're good to go.
Yeah, and I don't mate the boys back to mom. Mm-hmm. I do mate the girls to dad, but that's it. I don't let them mate with each other, and I don't mate the mom with her boys, just dad. And I know it sounds weird, but
yeah, dude. And the thing is, you have to do your research on that, but it's doable. It's not something that actually harmful for a rabbit to do, but just not brothers and sisters.
Just not brothers and sisters.
Not brothers and
like
sisters.
I breed Thumper with Sandy, but that's auntie. So they all right. He was in there. No, that wasn't Thumper. That was Tux. Tux was thumping them feet too. But it's a weird life for rabbits, but it's so sustainable. Like they help you so much in so many ways. They can fertilize your garden. They can keep you warm. They gonna feed you.
Mm-hmm. So it is a real sustainable way to live if you actually want to actually live that life.
Yeah, $80 a pair.
Okay.
$120 for a trio.
Okay.
Now I feel like I need some rabbits. I'm telling you, Unbiased, you will love it if you can get that processing down, and you'll love it. Yeah, you'll love it.
Unless you actually came up with that in that life, I would, suggest that you do it in a team fashion. Mm-hmm. If you can have somebody dealing with them on a regular basis, and then you process.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to feel like they're your pet, and then have to process them. Some people could do that. That's because they actually grew up doing it, and they got the mindset, and of what they're there for. Yeah. But it's hard for the other people.
Like I can't imagine having to process our hens. I'd rather retire them than have to eat them. But some people can. Some people can. I can't imagine eating Henrietta.
No, we're not eating.
Oh my! We are only doing half siblings mating. Okay. Yeah. So what we try to do is get like rabbits from a different litter, and when we get rid of our mating pairs, we try to mix the litters up or something. But it can be complicated. Maybe we can start the rabbit journey together. Y'all should. It's amazing how much you can do in one little hutch.
Yeah. So my hutches are, I think my hutch is 8 foot long. No,
one is 10.
10 foot long. 10 foot long. I have 3 mating 3 female cages, and they are around 2 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I have one on the end that's with my male.
Yeah.
All right. So when you build your hutches, I think it's 2 foot wide, 2 feet tall.
Mm-hmm. Those are bigger, so we can get the nesting boxes in.
Yeah. So you want your door on your female cage to be as big as the front of the cage almost, because you're gonna have to open it up and put a nesting box in there for her to have her babies. And the male cage could be smaller because he's not gonna have
nothing but the boom boom room.
Yeah, and you always put your female in the cage with your male. Never put your male in the cage with your female,
because she gonna devour him in her cage. What's up, bro? She said, "I'm scared." Oh my goodness! Let me tell you, we did not grow up this way, and even when we were little, my parents were in the corporate world. They definitely wasn't, my dad would go hunting or whatever, and he would grill a rabbit or a squirrel or something, but he wasn't about that life for real. We did not have a garden that I can remember. I think we had a little garden, but I wasn't out there. We wasn't raised this way. And honestly, for 40-something years, we didn't do this. So we just started 2 years ago. Bobby was always a gardener per se, but not on this scale. But to have animals and get our meat from our backyard, no.
So, I would say that we are minimalists. We don't need a whole lot to be happy.
Look at Bammy. Barbecue rabbit is the best.
Is it? I got to try that.
He said they've been raising rabbits for years.
Okay.
What's up, Bammy? Audrey said she just watched the broomstick method, and it seemed more humane than others.
Yeah. I like it. It's the first one I tried. I thought about the other ones, but then my thinking is if I miss, when it comes to using a weapon, and I'm not finna bashing it across the. That seems like that seems.
But let me tell y'all, when that pig got loose, I was like, one of us going to crack this pig upside the head. If I went from crying to, babe, just take the shot. Take the shot. I was like, don't let it get away. I was looking at all that meat. Don't let it get away. But yeah, you want to give them a great, like, what's up, Nisha? Nisha said, what I come in here on? Hey, Minnow Night. Minnow Night. Look, babe.
What's up, Minnow Night?
We was just talking about
we were just talking about you.
We were talking about Minnow Night from a year and a half ago compared to Minnow Night now. And we were looking at HOA videos. But I say now, and it's funny Nisha came in here because Nisha could tell y'all, I won't eat nothing but Burger King hamburgers. Anything weird? No. Same thing for Bobby. So if we can do it, I mean, I know he a man, but definitely if I can do it, y'all can do it, because I'm probably one of the scariest people out here.
And know that if you've never done it, there's a learning curve, but it can be done. You just got to be willing to go through that little curve. Just think about it. Try to put yourself back to where, when the pandemic was kind of rough.
Yeah.
Imagine, no meat being in the stores. Imagine, the prices are crazy like they are now. They get even worse. And you have to choose whether I'm going to pay my bills or I'm going to go to the grocery store.
Or if they say stay home.
Yeah, or you can't go. So, nobody saw that other thing coming. The next thing coming is going to be what? How bad is it going to be?
So, and I didn't even think about that until the other day when I was watching Maggie, the substitute teaching. She was joking about black tropical over there, freeze drying everything for the zombie apocalypse. She was dying laughing. She was live cooking, but she kept on talking about this zombie apocalypse. And then she was like, well, I'm joking. When that next strand comes through, I'm going to be knocking on their door like, Black Tropical, let me in. I was like, no way, I didn't even think about that. But you think about stuff like that. You don't want to be caught with your pants down. I mean, I'm just
34
saying.
people in the house, our weekly food bill is $2,000. Jesus.
Weekly? We don't spend that in 6 months. Jesus Christ. No, we spend that in a year.
God,
Man,
Lord, what's up, man? Good
Lord.
Lord, that's rough.
I hope 32 of them people working at least. 32. 2 of them can be kids.
Yes, wow.
But man, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, we at a point in our life now. Grant you, we have lived a life where some of these things, having some of these shiny things was important. Now us being together, us doing things, going places, and living, life as simple as possible
Mhm.
is our only goal and want. So picking up all these skills that we need to actually make that happen is key.
Mm.
So
That's
we
right.
know that all we have to do is ramp things up if we need to.
And have each other back. I got his back when it comes to rabbits. We have, so I was reading Mennonite lentils. I think that's a bean, is it? Okay.
Something like that.
Because Mr. Varl used to cook them all the time. But we try to be a team in everything. I didn't see myself processing chickens. Now I got it. Same thing with pigs. We did it together, and it made it easy, fun, a learning curve for both of us. Where you mess up, it's like, okay, but we have shared responsibilities with the animals. Like I feed and pretty much take care of the rabbits for the most part. But when it comes to processing, I don't feel like I can do it. I ain't ready for that. Well, Bobby don't bother me. He just go about his business, do what he gonna do, and I stay in the house. Instead of him saying, no, come on, just get ready. Look, I just want you to be ready. No. He go ahead and do what he got to do. Long as it's never a moment where I feel like you get up and go feed them. I don't feel like feeding them. That's him bonding with them. So I try to make sure I'm on top of that. He'll go back there if something need to be fixed or whatever. But we have our responsibilities when it comes to the animals, and chickens is something different. We both jump on them.
Yeah, and she didn't think she could do any of that, but it just took her pushing through, and when she did it, she knows she can do it.
That's not your chicken up now. Quick.
That's all the videos.
and when we first started raising our own meat birds, we wasn't on YouTube, but we filmed it because we wanted our family to be able to see it. Definitely like my brothers and my mom. And it was funny to send that video home so they could see us processing our own meat. But then we turned around and put it on YouTube because we had it. Mm-hmm. But it was the first time, and it was so rewarding because when they run, let me tell you, don't let them try to run with their head cut off. Lord Jesus. The first time we processed our own chickens, it was like 3 hours, 20 chickens or 30 chickens later. And we were sitting in the house like, man, we cleaned them chickens. And in my mind, I was saying, I don't know if I can eat it though. Even though it looked just like chicken from the store, I know it was better because it's not pumped with all this crap. And we took care of these chickens. So
yeah. So the whole thing was that. Now, believe me, the day we process them, I didn't even think about eating.
No.
Like it wasn't even an issue. But you wait a couple of days, a week, and then you go in the refrigerator, and all you see is a chicken. It looked like a chicken that you bought
from the store.
Yeah,
but better.
Yeah, and so I wanted to cook the first time, the first one that we was gonna eat in a no-fail way, and that was the rotisserie. I have a rotisserie. I love it. And I cooked it on the rotisserie because I wanted to make sure it was perfect so we didn't have a bad taste.
And we ate that whole chicken, that same setting. Not that same night, the same setting. We just ate it until it was gone. I was like, when we going to order the next batch of chicken?
Yeah, she had no problem after that. She was good to go.
I was like, I was like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
You got any more of that? I was like, man, what in the world? And then when I fried some.
Yes.
Chicken ain't supposed to be that tender and juicy. Man, I was like, wait a minute. Then we're going to have to get about 50. We're going to get 50 chickens. Y'all, we had chickens living in our house. But, I just say we bought that life. It is what it is. It's the healthiest way to live. you know, and it's a lot to process in your head, but you got to think about the what if, because people ain't, you know, people ain't gonna share their food if.
And the thing is, you know, guys, you know, we did this and we enjoyed the whole process. We know the uncomfortable parts of it, but we know the rewarding parts of it also.
Yeah.
So just being able to share, you know, this journey and being able to maybe inspire or, you know, talk somebody through going through it themselves, what it can possibly do for you, you know, is great. And we actually feel good when we can actually help somebody better themselves.
Hold up. I had to go back in the chat because I saw something.
What's that?
I will share my strawberry cheesecake rolls. What you want, Mennonite? Rabbit stew? Is that what you're saying?
Mennonite, you did not bring those things to
the last one. She's gonna be like, I was looking for y'all. I just got hungry and ate them, but I had them. Like, okay. Sherry and Bobby, can you do a processing boot camp? So what we will do is the rabbit processing video will be a members only video. Because Bobby is not comfortable. We ain't comfortable with dropping it, you know. But we do have processing videos, and we will do a members only video. Unbiased. We ain't got no single brothers, and I got 5 of them, and Bobby got 1. He got a bunch of brothers too, but they ain't none of them single. Ask God, girl. God got you. He got you. I thought about uploading to Rumble. So I did upload. Did I upload anything to Rumble? We do have Rumble.
Do we?
But I don't, we do. But I don't know how to work it. It's like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook to me. But I'm trying. But I heard Rumble is the next big thing. So
I think, you know, with the rabbit, you know, we put it members only, so, you know, y'all can go and see it if you actually want to see it. And I don't want nobody getting freaked out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Will y'all get to a point where y'all buy processed chicken from, where I can buy? Well, he said he can buy. Okay. Processed chicken from us. You know how much a processed chicken is? Organic?
Yeah. If we actually get to a point where we get property,
yeah,
we may, you know, expand that out some, but
we're gonna keep it close.
Yeah, right now we just we got to eat what we get.
Yeah, but
we got a refrigerator full of, like, our freezer is completely full of stuff like
pork,
rabbit, chickens. What we got, like
quail,
35 chickens in there,
maybe
quail. We still got like 2 or 3 rabbits in there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm finna process some out tomorrow or Sunday.
Well, do y'all pop the? Yeah, he do the broomstick method. Too bad you can't handle cold up north. We got land.
Nah.
Middle night.
Nah. We need to be where it's warm
and
near the beach.
And middle night is like 20 miles from her neighbors. Oh, I went to the neighbor house. I'm willing to pay. All the puppies gone. We have 1 puppy left. Yeah. And I think her name is. I tell y'all Monday. But right now, she is green girl. She is so sweet, y'all.
Somebody coming to get her? Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You said you going to name on Monday?
Oh, no, I was just saying. I don't know. The vet asked me too, what's her name? And I was like, Green. But she is so sweet. Oh, my God, if y'all... Lord, that girl is smart. But yeah, we still have 1 puppy. Broke, you gonna have to get with Bobby.
What do you say?
I'm willing to pay.
Man, because we don't free range like Naked Garden, we spend a lot of money in feed on our chickens.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be worth you buying, believe me.
But I think his biggest thing is he want that experience. So we understand. And when I go in the store, I look to see how much organic chicken is.
They're expensive.
We talking like $30 for a 5-pound chicken, and I'm like, what? Bobby can eat that by itself. What I'm supposed to eat? We can't afford nothing after that $30 chicken. What they feeding it?
Man, going to the grocery store now and spending $100, man, you covered out with one little plastic bag.
In the bag, look, talk about a basket. Yeah. You don't even need. All you need is the little hand basket.
Yeah, man.
Spend $100. This too mail. We don't have our mail call
video.
We don't
have it. What's mail? Just mail.
Yes. Word. So we got some mail, y'all. We don't have our mail call video. The grocery store is a trip. This. So we got mail this week from Bammin in the house. We won. Oh, it's backwards. Moringa soap. I can't free range my chickens because of all the critters. Yeah, so we got to be careful with that now. So we won Moringa soap from Bammin. This soap smells so good. Look at how pretty that soap is.
Handmade soap, 100% natural.
100% natural. That's what I'm talking about. I bet you $10 is still consumed chemically. Exactly. So that's my thing with organic in the store. It's always something. Yeah. Hey, Yaya, you're going to have to talk to him about the stevia. It's always something. I'm going to take this one in my bathroom tonight. It's always something, so you don't. What? You want one?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, they were giving 2 away. Everybody won 2. This one got chia seeds in it. So that's my thing with organic. When things are labeled organic, how do you know for sure? So we also got this sticker. Thank you so much for your support of my channel. I really appreciate it. Here's my first ever channel decal. If I gave you more than one, feel free to give it away on your lives if you want. Thanks again. I look forward to growing my YouTube channel family. This is Multi-Hunter 247.
That's a nice sticker.
It's nice. It's a nice decal. Look at that YouTube at the bottom. I'm gonna put it on the sticker board. Let me get it. Oh my goodness. So, what's next, babe?
Well, I mean, that pretty much covers most of it. So, I looked up some of the ones that were able to handle the heat that was supposed to be the better rabbits. So, Rex, 7 to 11 pounds, and they have anywhere from 6 to 12 kids. All right, so that's pretty decent. We got a Florida White, which is a rabbit that's supposed to be able to handle the heat, I guess, of Florida. Mm-hmm. And they 4 to 6 pounds, and they have 5 to 8 kids. Okay, so that is not as good, because you look at 4 to 6 pounds, and then you're talking about bone versus meat. You're not getting a whole lot, but you're getting more than probably a lot of chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Not as much as some. And then you got the American chinchilla. That is 9 to 12 pounds, 8 to 12 kids. So that's kind of similar to, the New Zealand. Californians, they're 8 to 12 pounds, and they're 6 to 8 kids. And that's supposed to be the second most popular rabbit after New Zealand.
The California?
California.
Okay.
And Champagne, d'Argentine, is 8 to 12 pounds, 5 to 8 kids. So the weight is decent, but the amount of kids is lacking some. Now, grant you, our New Zealanders, ain't none of them laid 14 kids.
That probably would freak me out.
Not even 10. Yeah,
no.
So I think the most we got is 8.
9.
9.
I think Sandy first little was 9. Mm-hmm. But they say the older they get, the more kids they'll have, and then they'll start coming back down when they get older. But the first few litters are smaller. But what I love about them is, like when we breed our girls, I can go out there one morning and they pulling hair, and I say, "Oh, let me give them that box." Then I walk away, and I come back an hour later so to check on them, and the kids are there. You know, if it's any that are not living, she'll separate them. Like they take care of everything. You don't see a drop of blood. You don't see a mess everywhere. Nothing.
Unless you stalking them, waiting for them to have them.
Like
They'll make a mess, but they'll clean it up.
You talk about me?
Yeah.
Because I will stalk them, man.
Yeah, so a lot of people never seen rabbits born. Most people who raise them probably ain't never seen them, but because my wife watched them so much, you can actually see on our channels, one of our older videos, where our rabbits were actually having the babies.
That was her first litter, and I was freaking out. I'm like, she having babies on the wire. What am I supposed to do? Can I touch her? What about? I was like, let me call Itty Bitty. She was like, you're doing good. I'm doing good. And this rabbit is like bleeding. I'm like, what in the world? I have never seen a rabbit do that. I've never seen a rabbit have babies. Because I swear you could go out there 10 minutes after she have those babies and it's all cleaned up. Yeah. It's all dry, no blood, no nothing.
Most people have not seen them because the way they actually have them generally is they underground or they go under or behind something and they will have them.
Yeah. Even in the out there, they try to dig a hole so you don't see them. But I'm nosy. I don't see.
So once we actually knew that they were pregnant, we counted the days that it should be before they have them, and my wife just kind of sat out there and watched them, and she was able to catch them having them.
I was stalking her. I'm that grandma. I'm on bed. Them babies was waiting on me. I walked out there and she had one baby on the wire, and I'm like, what's that? She having her babies. Am I supposed to touch it? Do I need to move it in the box? Like, she don't know what she's doing. I need to help her. But I was freaked out. But yeah, I'm a rabbit stalker. I am. And a chicken stalker and a dog stalker.
And the thing is, guys, if you're thinking about getting rabbits, there's some research that need to be done. You definitely need to find a housing, a way that you're going to keep them. Some people do keep them in the house or in the garage or whatever, but it is certain things you're going to have to put in place to do that because they poop and they pee a lot.
A whole lot.
And you need to have something to catch them if you're going to have it in there. But if you can't have them outside, but you need to put them under an enclosure so they can't get wet.
Yeah, they can't get wet and nothing can get to them. Something is always after them. Even when we walk out there, they go and hide to make sure it's us.
What's up, Presbyterian?
And not something trying to get them because they are always being preyed on. Backyard Farmer Pat. Backyard Farmer Pat doing a giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
She doing a big giveaway too, y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is. I know she giving away some seeds. That's all. That part I can tell y'all because I told her that we would chip in on that. But Backyard Farmer Pat, y'all go check her out because she doing a giveaway. Y'all need this stuff for the summer. I'm just saying. That's all I'm gonna say. So y'all go check out Backyard Farmer Pat. Now she is working her way towards 5,000, I think. When she hit 5,000, she's gonna give it all away. Y'all lucky we got one. Because I was like, I started to tell her, I want that. But I said, nope, we'll donate some seeds. So y'all go over there and check out Backyard Farmer Pet. Y'all can learn all about cassava, Jamaican sorrel, Jamaican cherries, all that good stuff.
Are you drinking that now?
Yeah, it's good for my blood pressure.
That stuff is delicious, guys.
You want to taste it?
No, I already have. Trust me.
Babe, that was a big swallow.
You got a whole picture of it. Stop being staged.
I drink 2 cups a day. It is yummy. So, yeah, y'all go check out Backyard Farmer Pet. I'm not going to tell y'all what she's giving away because then it doesn't meet the purpose. So I'm just saying, we are going to give away some seeds. When she hit 5,000, I told her, we want to give one person some seeds, but she giving away the mega prize. Man, when we grow up, we want to be just like you. Because if I told Bobby, we're going to give this away, he's going to be like, are you crazy? So, yeah. He took it to the head. That truck ain't hit him hard enough. So, yeah.
If you decide to go ahead and get rabbits, building a cage is not a hard thing, but if you don't have any tools or no skills whatsoever, I mean, you're going to have to purchase some. I built one of our cages. We have two.
Mm-hmm.
I built one, and I'm not a carpenter. If I could do it, you could do it. You just have to have a basic concept of what it is you're doing. And it's pretty much making a box.
Yeah.
And then you got to put dividers, and you need hardware cloth. That is what we put on the floors. That's what we got on the sides, because the rabbits need to breathe.
And they need to be a certain size, right? The gauge on.
Yeah, what is it, 3/4?
I'm not sure, but it need to be a certain size so that the poop can fall through. Y'all can type SoilFamily in the chat too. I think it should work, so people can come and check y'all out.
Yeah, so it is doable. All it takes is for you to look at a couple of videos. You can look at mine. It may not be what you need to actually be able to get through it, but if not, you'll go and check out somebody else's. It can be as cheap as the cost of the wood and hardware cloth. Now, wood is not cheap no more.
Not at all.
And hardware cloth costs a little, but it is way cheaper than trying to buy something that's already built. Unless you can find somebody who had a rabbitry, is no longer doing it, and trying to get rid of some of their equipment.
Mm-hmm. Look on Marketplace, because you can always find something.
You're going to need a trailer or something to haul one on, because they generally are big.
Yeah. Hey, Grandacre. Which tastes better between rabbit and quail? I'm gonna say rabbit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say rabbit.
Yeah, rabbit.
And even though we can eat 3 quail in a sitting, not each, but that's enough meat for us. He could probably eat 2, and I can eat 1.5. But we can eat off a rabbit for 2 days, at least.
You know what? Well, we'll talk about quail another day, but rabbits. I mean, I really don't think you need anything other than it is real easy if you haven't done this before to try to turn the rabbits into pets.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Yeah, a lot of people can't process their pets.
Yeah. Hey, Tiff. Yeah.
But you want to give them an excellent life. You want to do all the necessary stuff to make their life good and easy.
Mm-hmm.
But when it's time for them to give back, you need to let them give back. And you're not going to do it if you turn them into your pet.
Yeah, that's taken away from being self-sustainable.
Mm-hmm.
Just having 3-4 rabbits out there and not letting them pay their bills. I call them freeloaders, like the quail. When they ain't giving us no eggs, they freeload. And they got a very short window to get it together and pay their bills. So we don't stop the rabbits from paying their bills. We give them a great life. We give them a break. They had a vacation time. Everybody need a vacation. The chickens, the quail, they all have that time. But let them pay their bills.
Yeah, I mean, and they have their breaks because we're not in a position to where we can't allow them to have pay their bills.
Yeah.
Because if it come down to it, we're gonna actually put them to work.
Mm-hmm.
But right now they can take it easy.
Yes. Yeah.
So we can always go ahead and ramp down and just fill our freezer up with just that meat. We can do it, but it's not necessary right at the moment, and so we don't.
Freeloaders, yeah. Do y'all eat quail eggs? Bobby do. Bobby will eat the quail eggs, but I try to incubate as many as I can so that we can get more quail.
Yeah. So with quail, you definitely gonna need to keep on. Like I need some babies now.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now.
The thing is, they can be so complicated because they so little. oh my God, they can be a headache when they so little. But I think now we got it, down to
I
a
think we
science.
knew what we were doing wrong
Yeah,
before,
yeah.
where we lost a couple of them every time, but it was error, our
Us,
area.
we knew
Yeah,
better
yeah.
because people told us before we got quail, do
Mm,
this, and we did. No, we gonna do that.
yeah. You don't do the same thing with them as you do with chickens.
Yeah, and every day I was like, what do a quail dead? Oh, another quail died. But yeah, hard head make us all. We learn the hard way.
Yeah,
So
so we got it, and we'll make sure that y'all have it, so y'all don't make them same mistakes.
yeah. All right, babe. You ain't got no t-shirt commercial tonight.
But hey, the thing about YouTube, man, going straight through them, I mean, y'all got notifications really quick. Um, when we go through StreamYard, it usually take a little while for everybody to come in.
Yeah, most people just know that we go live at 7, so they know to come look. I know some people might get notifications, but I want to try. I like trying different things to see what's working good or what's working better and what's not. So,
Shani, with the eggs for the quail, I mean,
you got to eat 18 of them.
yeah, it's a waste of time almost, but it is. I mean, you can't eat them and they taste fine. It just you have to crack so many of them.
Yeah.
And if you eat eggs the way I do, yeah.
See, Middle, like I said, I showed up because it's Friday night. Middle night. You got a special video coming out tomorrow? Out there on them 9,000 acres. I told Alexa to remind me of the live. Well, thank you, Reba. I'm so proud of you, Reba. You out there in them streets, girl. You getting it in. So proud of you. Your big brother even had tons of advice for you the other day. He was like, tell Rita Bobby said. I was like, Bobby said, not me. But okay. Yeah. I came out 3 hours ago. Oh. I'm like, I just looked to see if anybody put it out yet. Oh, you talk about your video. I saw that.
Yeah.
Your homemade bread. Yeah, I thought you was doing something for Naked Gardening Day. I was like,
yeah. Anybody putting out any videos? We might get out there in the morning and do a little something just for the World Naked Gardening Day.
we love you too, Reba. YouTube on the TV. My phone remind. Oh, okay. So yeah, the TV be tripping because like somebody can be getting ready to go live in 10 minutes, and it'll say they going live at 4:00 in the morning. Not this middle night, keeping my clothes up. Look, I was like, babe, we were brainstorming today, and I was like, I want to stay in the backyard. I don't want to go around front. I don't want to be on the side of the house for real, for real. I can't be ducking down too much. I got a bad back. So, yeah. But hey, I let my rose hang out a little bit sometimes.
She is so what a biggie. People probably passed out for Cinco de Mayo.
You would think so, but trust me, they got them videos waiting.
Bama said just did a shot. Oh,
man.
mail call. I thought you were going to say you did a shot.
I know. You see me? I'm like, Bama? No, Fran ain't doing no naked garden video. I'm sure that Wicked Awesome Gardener might have one. Yeah, I told her to go down by the riverside. She got that property now. Go ahead. So, Naked Garden Day is fun. I told y'all Monday, even if you just show your toes, somebody gonna be there and watch. Yeah, I'm impressed with Bobby and Sherry beekeeping.
In shorts.
In shorts? But they don't bother our legs. Bobby beekeeping no shirt. He might beekeep naked. Who knows? Bobby kind of crazy. In Chicago, there's a naked marathon. They go past you. So let me tell y'all.
Really?
Today, Bobby said something about naked gardening videos, and I was like, "Hey, Canadian family said she back." So I said, "Well, let me look and see if people been putting videos out." And the videos I ran across, I was like, "These people naked for real." He was like, "I'm like, somebody had 9 million views." I was like, "But they naked." Like, I mean.
I was surprised YouTube let them put that.
How YouTube let them show that? Look, Y'all ready for us to get off this live now? He's like, I know you lying. I'm gonna go see. I'm telling y'all. I was like, this is weird. But meanwhile, be careful what you say because woo, I'm just saying. But it's all in fun. It's all in love. It's a holiday. Enjoy the holiday. That's all I can say.
And there's some people that's really about their life. They are nudists and they see no issue with any of that. And
It's muddy for them. Look at Reba. You can be on YouTube.
I guess you can.
I'm just saying. How do you get over dispatching rabbits when they are so cute, not like chicken?
That's the whole thing about actually putting that video out just for the members, and they got a choice to go out and see it if they want to.
Yeah.
It's not something that I think a whole lot of people going to take lightly. It might. I mean, it's not my thing because I will put that it is a rabbit processor video.
Mm-hmm.
If you decide to go and look at it and then get offended because you looked at it, then that's your problem, right?
Yeah, we do try to put disclaimers up, and we don't clickbait anybody to make you think that is anything else. It's a processing videos, our pig video, our but some people have them uploaded here, so check it out. I'll continue to crochet to keep myself clothed. No naked garden for me. Let me tell you. I know some people be worried about the little rolls. I always say I'm fluffy. Y'all know I got rolls. So if you see rolls, just know ain't no butter in between. Ain't no butter. It's just some dry old rolls. I'm just saying. But, they can be fun. You got to have a sense of humor for things like that. It's not for everybody to create those videos, but when you watch them, leave nice comments.
Or don't watch them at all.
Don't watch them. Just say I hit the thumbs up, but I didn't watch.
If you get offended by seeing stuff, don't. If I don't like something, I ain't going there just so I can piss myself off. I don't understand what people do that for.
Yeah, just don't listen. Don't watch.
If I don't agree with what you're talking about, I just go somewhere else. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be offended by what you decide to talk about, and stay there.
Reba said I got rolls, but she got lows. Oh my goodness. Like last year, we had no clue naked guard. I didn't anyway, and I didn't think Bobby was for it. He came in the house. He was like, we had to film this video. What video? He was like, naked garden. Okay. I mean, how we going to do this? I don't have neighbors for 20 miles. Exactly. I told him, I said
20 whole miles, good Lord.
I said next year, she only got like 9,000 acres. So, how close can that be? I told him, I said, next year, we already got a privacy fence in the back. Next thing you know, the neighbors on the side going to be like, block them off. I don't want to see them. Block them off. Put a fence up. I don't want to look over there no more. But yeah, so y'all have fun. It's going to be an amazing weekend. As every day that we are here to do something different, make that difference, or whatever it is you want to do in life, you have another chance, God willing, to do it tomorrow. So I say enjoy, get in some dirt. I want to get in some water, like not dirty water, like tabby, but I want to get in some water. But for right now, I'm gonna stay in the house till my back gets better.
KY Derby. What's that?
Kentucky Derby.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, what kind of freaking is going on around this world? Okay, Kentucky Derby. I gotta stop just listening to Bobby because I was like, KY. My mind went straight crazy. So y'all have an amazing too much sun on your naked ass. What? I am pescatarian. Pescatarian told me today. She said, I know you're going to tell me. Was that today? I don't know. Whatever day. Yesterday or today. She said, I know you're going to tell me no, but I'm here if you need me. I was like, okay. I'm going to stop being stubborn one of these days. So exactly. Clear blue snorkeling water. Like when we went to the beach. That water is clear.
Still tastes the same.
It was salty. It was real salty. So, yeah. Need some hot tub time. See, the thing is, if I get in the tub, I can't get out. I ain't for it right now, but Yeah, that's what my plan is to sit in the tub with some magnesium, Epsom salt, and eucalyptus. But I don't feel like all that fighting and Bobby trying to hoist my big tail out of the tub. So
She won't let you come on. Wait. I'm like, wait on what?
because he just be ready to snatch you up, and I need to get it together because in my mind, like my back hurts so bad, it's gonna hurt when he go to snatch me. But
Nobody gonna snatch you. They're gonna pick you up.
I can't imagine. And Thor gonna be in the way, so that's not gonna be pretty. So y'all,
Yeah, guys, if y'all haven't hit that thumbs up, please do. Everybody that did, we appreciate you so much.
be gentle, Sir Bobby. Exactly.
Always.
Yeah.
Gentle. I guess I was a giant. I ain't even a giant.
You ain't too little. But yes, y'all have a great weekend. I was thinking of something. Banana Man is not gonna let his queen fall.
That's right.
You see his head? I gotta keep that in mind. So let us see it, baby. One time for the one time. Look at his head. You can't hardly see it, but this man, I was like, what in the world is this? He may not on purpose, but might be a little oopsie. Y'all be good. I think my Renaissance grandma is alive. Y'all check her out. She is the herb nugget lady over there. I can see it on a 65, and let me tell you, that head is
I
good.
know you can. You can see everything. I know you probably can tell I need to shave and everything.
Wait until you see him in my next video, my cooking video. Wait until you see him. You're gonna be like, damn. Bobby wear a helmet working on the vehicle. You need a helmet. All right, y'all. Have a good night. You need a helmet, baby. They don't have them in this size. Don't let nobody.
Y'all see the size difference in our heads.
I'm sitting up close because it's comfortable. So
I'm way bigger than her. Her head is way bigger than mine. That's the smarts and that's the intelligence. Need to get dumber.
So my head gets shrunk. Beetlejuice. Y'all have a good night.